Hi, I'm Candice.
And I'm Christine.
We're Liquid I.V's Impact Ambassadors.
Come join us as we road trip across the U.S. to highlight our partners working to resolve the nation's water issues.
See you on the road.
The nation's river.
Today we're on the Potomac and we're celebrating with millions of people around the world our waterways.
We've traveled across the United States learning about the nation's water issues, and we're ending today at a celebration, the World Rivers Day.
This event is super special because it was created to bring greater awareness for the need to better care for our water resources.
As we reflect back on our trip and what we've heard from our partners, we have some challenges.
We do. Our waterways are endangered and they're also polluted.
There are a lot of people that don't have access to clean water.
Because we're learning that water security is not guaranteed.
We're a high-speed train. We're on a track. We know it goes to an abyss, and we're going full speed ahead. We have a water crisis. We have a water supply problem. We have overconsumption. That overconsumption is greater than supply by about 3 million acre-feet.
The biggest threat to freshwater ecosystem is non-point source pollution. 87% of the rivers here in Missouri classify as impaired because of this kind of pollution.
Because the city was built along the river, and a river's going to do what it wants to do. So when those rivers flood, it inundates our infrastructure systems, which in turn can lead to pauses in water access for the citizens, not only just for the city of Jackson, but for other metro area residents.
There's plenty of studies that show if you're low income and you look like me, you're going to have high levels of contaminated water and are probably paying some of the highest water rates for toxic water.
And now there's a problem. It's surprising how little needs to go wrong for a water system to shut down. And now we're in a place where everything's broken and everything needs to be fixed. And there's not enough money, and there's not enough time, there's not enough people.
There's still hope. It hasn't crashed yet. I believe the individual is the most powerful person.
There is hope.
And we as individuals have the power to create change and really make a difference.
And it doesn't have to be something grand. It can be as simple as Chris says, a river cleanup.
Cleanups can happen at any time. It can be an individual effort, a community effort. It can just be you and 3 friends.
We've had a chance to hear stories of communities coming together and see change makers taking action. They're fighting for our waterways and equitable access to clean water.
Our first cleanup that we had 1,000 people come out. Just everyone came out and to pull together. So it's really heartwarming to see people care so much, and everybody thinks that we all deserve clean water.
We collect data through our beach cleanup programs, for instance, and that helps us advocate for waste reduction policy, which is another way of saying bag bans or straw bans.
The University of Missouri has a program where water quality is monitored across the state, and is a program that is run entirely by volunteers, and they collect their water samples and they send it back to the aquatic ecology lab where they are processed.
I think I believe that much in the law. I see how it can create this fantastic, equitable, water-protected community, and it just isn't there yet. And I think that it's up to us, lawyers and non-lawyers, to do that.
I believe clean water is a basic human right. You deserve to have safe drinking water, and it has to be affordable. Water is a common denominator that brings us together. It does not divide us. And so what brings hope to me is that this is possible. We can achieve this collectively.
And it starts with awareness that leads to education and understanding just how we can get involved.
And there are so many organizations fighting this fight. Consider learning more about them or donating toward them.
Or look into your own local water issues and how to get involved there.
Because we have a chance to make water more accessible and more equitable.